Amino acids. Introduction. Amino acids are the chemical units or building blocks, as they are popularly called, that make up proteins. They also are the end products of protein digestion or hydrolysis. Amino acids contain about 16% nitrogen. Chemically, this is what distinguishes them from the other two basic nutrients, sugars and fatty acids, which do not contain nitrogen. To understand how vital amino acids are, you must understand how essential proteins are to life. It is protein that provides the structure for all living things. Proteins are a necessary part of every living cell in the body. Next to water, protein makes up the greatest portion of our body weight. In the human body, protein substances make up the muscles, ligaments, tendons, organs, glands, nails, hair, and many vital body fluids, and are essential for the growth of bones. The enzymes and hormones that catalyze and regulate all bodily processes are proteins. Proteins are chains of amino acids linked together by what are called peptide bonds. Each individual type of protein is composed of a specific group of amino acids in a specific chemical arrangement. The proteins that make up the human body are not obtained directly from the diet. Rather, dietary protein is broken down into its constituent amino acids, which the body then uses to build the specific proteins it needs. In addition to those that combine to form the body's proteins, there are other amino acids that are important in metabolic functions. Some, such as citrulline, glutathione, ornithine, and taurine, can be similar to the protein-building amino acids. Some act as neurotransmitters or as precursors of neurotransmitters, the chemicals that carry information from one nerve cell to another. Certain amino acids are thus necessary for the brain to receive and send messages. Unlike many other substances, neurotransmitters are able to pass through the blood-brain barrier. Amino acids also enable vitamins and minerals to perform their jobs properly. Even if vitamins and minerals are absorbed and assimilated by the body, they cannot be effective unless the necessary amino acids are present. For example, low levels of the amino acid tyrosine may lead to iron deficiency. These are amino acids that can be used to provide energy directly to muscle tissue. High doses of branched-chain amino acids have been used in hospitals to treat people suffering from trauma and infection. There are approximately 28 commonly known amino acids that are combined in various ways to create the hundreds of different types of proteins present in all living things. In the human body, the liver produces about 80% of the amino acids needed. The remaining 20% must be obtained from the diet. These are called the essential amino acids. The essential amino acids that must enter the body through diet are histidine, isoleucine, leucine, lysine, methionine, phenylalanine, threonine, tryptophan, and valine. The processes of assembling amino acids to make proteins, and of breaking down proteins into individual amino acids for the body's use, are continuous ones. When we need more enzyme proteins, the body produces more enzyme proteins. When we need more cells, the body produces more proteins for cells. These different types of proteins are produced as the need arises. How could such a situation occur? More easily than you might think. Many factors can contribute to deficiencies of essential amino acids even if you eat a well-balanced diet that contains enough protein. Impaired absorption, infection, trauma, stress, drug use, age and imbalances of other nutrients can all affect the availability of essential amino acids in the body. What's on the shelves of supplemental amino acids are available in combination with various multivitamin formulas, as protein mixtures, in a wide variety of food supplements, and in a number of amino acid formulas. They can be purchased as capsules, tablets, liquids, and powders. Most amino acid supplements are derived from animal protein, yeast protein, or vegetable protein. Free form means the amino acid is in its purest form. Free-form amino acids need no digestion and are absorbed directly into the bloodstream. These white crystalline amino acids are stable at room temperature and decompose when heated to temperatures of 350 F to 660 F. When choosing amino acid supplements, look for products that contain USP, pharmaceutical-grade L-crystalline amino acids. Most of the amino acids can appear in two forms, the chemical structure of one being the mirror image of the other. These are called the D and L forms, for example D-cysteine and L-cysteine. The D stands for dextro and the L for levo. These terms denote the direction of the rotation of the spiral, that is, the chemical structure of the molecule. Each amino acid has specific functions in the body. The many functions and possible symptoms of deficiency of 28 amino acids and related compounds are described below. When taking amino acids individually for healing purposes, take them on an empty stomach to avoid making them compete for absorption with the amino acids present in foods. When taking individual amino acids, it's best to take them in the morning or between meals, with small amounts of vitamin B6 and vitamin C to enhance absorption. Be aware that individual amino acids should not be taken for long periods of time. A good rule to follow is to alternate the individual amino acids that fit your needs and back them up with an amino acid complex. Some recommended amino acid products include the following: Agipro from Miller Pharmaceutical Group, a complete amino acid and mineral supplement. Anabolic Amino Balance and Muscle Octane from Anabol Naturals. Anabolic Amino Balance is a complex of 23 free-form amino acids. Muscle Octane is a blend of free-form branched-chain amino acids. Anabol Naturals also produces free-form single amino acids. Amino Blend from Carlson Laboratories, a complex containing 20 amino acids, both essential and non-essential. The apps of amino acids. Alanine. Alanine plays a major role in the transfer of nitrogen from peripheral tissue to the liver. It aids in the metabolism of glucose, a simple carbohydrate that the body uses for energy. Alanine also guards against the buildup of toxic substances that are released in the muscle cells when muscle protein is broken down to meet energy needs quickly, such as happens with aerobic exercise. Epstein-Barr virus and chronic fatigue have been associated with excessive alanine levels and low levels of tyrosine and phenylalanine. One form of alanine, beta-alanine, is a constituent of pantothenic acid and coenzyme A, a vital catalyst in the body. Arginine. Arginine retards the growth of tumors and cancer by enhancing immune function. It increases the size and activity of the thymus gland, which manufactures T lymphocytes, crucial components of the immune system. Seminal fluid contains arginine. Studies suggest that sexual maturity may be delayed by arginine deficiency. Conversely, arginine is useful in treating sterility in men. It is found in high concentrations in the skin and connective tissues, making it helpful for healing and repair of damaged tissue. Arginine is important for muscle metabolism. It helps to maintain a proper nitrogen balance by acting as a vehicle for transportation and storage, and aiding in the excretion of excess nitrogen. Scar tissue that forms during wound healing is made up of collagen, which is rich in arginine. A variety of functions, including insulin production, glucose tolerance, are impaired if the body is deficient in arginine. This amino acid can be produced in the body, however, in newborn infants production may not occur quickly enough to keep up with requirements. It is therefore deemed essential early in life. People with viral infections such should not take supplemental arginine, and should avoid foods rich in arginine low in the amino acid lysine, as this appears to promote the growth of certain viruses. Pregnant and lactating women should avoid L-arginine supplements. Asparagine. Asparagine, created from another amino acid, aspartic acid, is needed to maintain balance in the central nervous system. It prevents you from being either overly nervous or overly calm. As it is converted back into aspartic acid, asparagine releases energy that brain and nervous system cells use for metabolism. It promotes the process by which one amino acid is transformed into another in the liver.